We are now on the Wumpa Cup, which will be, sadly, our last foray into these Crash Team Racing Cups. Though in theory, the Wumpa Cup is supposed to be the hardest one. I don't know how they've worked that out. I really don't. Because the first level we've got here is Crash Cove, and that is quite clearly the first level in the game. I'm trying to think of a game where the first level is like harder than the rest of the game, or something really early on in the game is hard. The first thing that comes to mind is the forced stealth section in friggin' Wind Waker. Zelda Wind Waker, when you lose your sword and you've got to go in the Forsaken Fortress and find your sword. If you're not very good at forced stealth, and the first time I played it when I was like 12, I never played. Oh, that actually worked! I like slowed down and did a little reverse around so the missile didn't hit me. Anyway, back to topic. What was I saying? Forsaken Fortress. Yeah, I'd never really played any stealth games when I was 12, so I was no good at it, and yeah, it kicked my ass over and over. I mean, now I can do it on my first go, obviously, because I've played as an assassin in Skyrim and a thief in Fallout and all that. I've played Metal Gear Solid. I don't particularly like it, but no, I don't particularly like games where stealth is forced upon you. I'd like to have some say in the matter. What a shot. Still come friggin' second though, didn't I? Cortex is my enemy. And as I'm Tiny Tiger, I'm staging a mutiny against him. Because Tiny works for Cortex. Oh, I saw these Crash Bandicoot figures on eBay the other day and they were on bid. And I thought, I wonder what stupid price these are going to go for. So I put them on my watch list just to watch and see how much they actually went for. And the figure was, it was Tiny Tiger and it went for like £240. I had some Crash figures when I was a kid, but obviously because I was a kid, A, I took them out of the boxes, and B, I played with them. So I had Coco from Crash 3 with the jet ski, and I had Crash from Crash 2 with the jetpack. And needless to say, they got a bit bashed, they got a bit broken. And yeah, I don't have them anymore. They were at one point fixed with super glue, but Crash couldn't move his legs, and there was like all this horrible glue resin on him, but you know, that's what kids do, innit? They wreck shit. So I'm glad I'm an adult now and I know how to properly look after my toys. I think they should reissue those figures. They would sell at boatloads of them. Make it clear that they're not the original, so they won't be worth anywhere near as much. But I'd be happy with a reproduction one. I would buy them all. I would certainly buy one of Tiny. I wanted one of Tiny at the time, but you just could not find it anywhere. I remember going into Toys R Us. I had some money. I think it was either birthday money or Christmas money. And on the same day I bought my Crash Bandicoot, I also bought a Tomb Raider diorama, which also got broken. Not good, not good. I did keep a lot of cool stuff from my childhood. For some reason, all of my Pokemon toys are still intact. But then they were made for children and probably made of more robust materials. Yeah, you cannot beat me on Tiger Temple. I rule this track. I kick some serious ass in the Tiger Temple. Tigers are my favourite big cats. But I like all cats, really. Blizzard Bluff. Friggin' ice and snow level, is it? Gah. Fucking hell. Really? Yeah, well, overtake me and I'll, like, throw my clock at you. Yes, indeed he does. I wonder why they made figures of Crash Bandicoot and Tomb Raider and everything, but they never did of Spyro. And don't even bother mentioning Skylanders because that's just blasphemy, pure and simple. They're not toys, nor are they Spyro. And you may be like raising your finger to correct me that they technically are Spyro. They're not the Spyro I like. They're not 90s Spyro. They're not PS1 era Spyro. I do have a little figure of Spyro though. I got one that come in breakfast cereal for some reason. You sometimes see them on eBay going for stupid prices, and I've just got one on my shelf just sitting there all smug with himself. Doesn't do anything, it's just a little plastic figurine, but it's still nice and it's official. Yeah, I think I'm kicking Cortex's ass now. That's what you get for coming first once. And the last one. You cannot beat me at Coco Park because I like it. I like it. Maybe I'm just a simple-minded soul, but I like basic racetracks. Like, one of my favourite ones from Mario Kart was Baby Park. They both end in park. Coincidence? Yes, probably. They're just so simple and pretty, and you can just... You don't have to worry about stupid environmental hazards, you can just focus on the race. Not really a big fan of realistic racing games though. I mean, I played Project Gotham Racing 4 for a bit, because it came with my Xbox. Don't know why. It was Argos, my mum got it from. She was like, oh, do you want these games? Because you can get these games for, I think you got 3 games with your Xbox for 20 quid. And there was Project Gotham Racing 4, Viva Pinata Trouble in Paradise, and... oh, what the hell was the other one? Oh, I can't even remember, what was it? Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, that was it. As you do. Don't judge Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts too harshly. It was a decent game, it just didn't belong in the Banjo-Kazooie trilogy, really. You cannot beat me on Coco Park! I wonder if Coco was like up my ass because it's her track, or because she was like in the top 4 CPUs programmed to be an ass.